Hello everyone. Hey guys, how are y'all? I'm so glad to see all of you this morning. So this morning in our class, we're going to be learning about counting money. Counting money is very, very important for everyday life. It helps you whenever you want to get a snack out of the vending machine, go to the grocery store, go shopping with your parents. So let's take the time today to review all of the coins, their values, and how you can add them up to equal $1 so that it makes everything easier whenever you're shopping with your family. So, who can tell me the currency that we currently have using today in our currency system? That's correct. We have quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies. Then we also have a couple of other coins. You have a $50 and $1. Those typically aren't used as much, but they're still out there and you might see them on occasion. So what I'd like to do so that we can learn the value of each coin is let's watch this video by Jack Hartman, and he's going to tell us what each coin is and the value of each. You guys ready? Here we go. Everyone pay attention closely, okay? Nickel, dime, quarter. Let's go.
How much is a penny? 1 cent. How much is a nickel? 5 cents. How much is a dime? 10 cents. How much is a quarter? 25 cents. How much is a penny? 1 cent. How much is a nickel? 5 cents. How much is a dime? 10 cents. How much is a quarter? 25 cents. Money, money, money in my pocket. Money, money, I know how to count it. Money, money, money in my pocket. Money, money, I know how to count it. What's it worth? How much is a penny? 1 cent. How much is a nickel? 5 cents. How much is a dime? 10 cents. How much is a quarter? 25 cents. How much is a penny? 1 cent. How much is a nickel? 5 cents. How much is a dime? 10 cents. How much is a quarter? 25 cents. Money, money, money in my pocket. Money, money, I know how to count it. Money, money, money in my pocket. Money, money, I know how to count it. Here is a penny, and this is what it looks like.
Penny, penny,
A penny is worth.
1 cent,
A penny is worth.
1 cent,
Here is a nickel, and this is what it looks like.
nickel, nickel,
A nickel is worth.
5 cents,
A nickel is worth.
5 cents,
Here is a dime, and this is what it looks like.
dime, dime,
A dime is worth.
10 cents,
A dime is worth.
10 cents,
Here is a quarter, and this is what it looks like.
quarter, quarter,
A quarter is worth.
25 cents,
A quarter is worth.
25 cents.
Money, money, money in my pocket. Money, money, I know how.
Okay guys, so we're going to stop the video right there. So who can tell me how much a penny is worth? That's correct. A penny is worth 1 cent. So next we have a nickel. Who can tell me how much a nickel is worth? Raise your hands. I want to remind you to raise your hands. That's correct. A nickel is worth 5 cents. So then we have a dime. Now this guy is silver also, but he's a little bit smaller than the nickel. How much is a dime worth? That's correct again. A dime is worth 10 cents. So then our final coin that we have in circulation is a quarter. A quarter is our largest of the silver coins, and it is worth 25 cents. So that's very, very important to remember. So now that we have watched our video and we have been refreshed on the different coins that are in our currency system, I'm going to pass out this worksheet. which is counting money. Okay, with counting money, you're gonna have 9 blocks. Each of them have coins in the blocks. So I would like for you to add the value of the coins in the blocks and then write the answer in the corner. And you will see the corner that's outlined for you to write that in. So I'm going to go ahead and pass out this worksheet and go ahead and get started. Work quietly. Let's see how much you know about coins as we get started in this lesson. So here are your pages. Very good. And let's take just a couple of minutes and go over those. Okay, after looking at the worksheet, I can tell that most of you have done very, very well. So you are very, very good with counting money. But let's work on these skills just a little bit more because I think it's very, very important that each one of you know how to count your coins up to $1. That will help you whenever you go shopping with your mom and your dad, or when you go into the convenience store and you want to buy some bubble gum, you'll know exactly how many coins you need to add up to that $1's worth of gum. So let's do a few more things. One, got some coins here. Let's get some extra ones. And I'm going to give these out. Let's break down into groups of 3. So each one of you, I'm going to go down the rows and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, okay? Y'all ready? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so group number 1, come over here to the top right corner of the room. Number 2, I want you guys back there in that corner. And then number 3, break off into the left side of the room, over there in the left corner of the room. So I'm going to give each one of your groups coins. All of these coins will add up to $1. So I'm going to give each group the set of coins, and I want you guys to practice counting to $1 with your coins. So there's going to be a variety of ways, and you'll get different answers. But count your coins up to $1, and then I want you to count and see how many different times you were able to get to $1 using different coins. So go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and give these to you guys, and then you all get started. Very good, very good. You guys are doing really good. I think you guys practice counting money with your parents at home. How many of you have piggy banks? Do you ever sit down and get the coin rolls and count your coins out and put them into the rolls? You know, if you do that and you count your money, when you count that money and you put them in these coin rolls, you can take them back to your parents' bank and they'll cash these coins out for dollars. So there's a variety of different ways, you know, where counting money really makes a difference in your life. So another activity that we have is word problems. So I'm going to give this to you because sometimes when you're counting money, you have to be able to read word problems and then answer the correct answer at the bottom. So for extra practice, let's go ahead and let's get started on this activity. Okay? You guys are doing really, really good with this lesson, so let's keep up this hard work, okay? So with the extra practice and the word problems, you guys did very well on that. So far today, you've learned to count money that's written down on a piece of paper, and you were able to write it in your blocks. We've spent our extra time of instruction where we all have worked on our different abilities to count actual money and add that up to $1. And now we've also used word money and the word money problems, and we have worked with problems where we're actually reading it. So now we're moving to the point of the lesson where, you know, I want to see how much you guys really, really, really have learned today. Are you guys ready for a test? Are you sure? I think y'all have done very, very well today. Let's go ahead and let's move forward and let's see how you guys did. But first, let's review the coins that we have discussed one more time because I really think this is really important for you guys. So, a penny is worth how much? A penny, that is right, a penny is worth 1 cent. A nickel, yes, a nickel is worth 5 cents. And dimes are worth 10. And then quarters, Yes, quarters are your largest coin, and quarters will equal 25 cents. Now here's a question. Raise your hand if you know the answer. How many quarters would it take to make $1? Absolutely, it would take 4 quarters to equal $1. So let's move to the smallest coin of the silver family. Don't get that confused with a nickel, but a dime is worth 10 cents. How many dimes would it take to equal $1? Absolutely, it would take 10 dimes to equal $1. And then nickels are worth 5 cents. Absolutely. And then pennies, they're worth 1 cent. Okay, so are you guys ready to take your final assessment today? All right, let's move on and let's do that. Let's get this finished. So this is your test. I'm going to pass this out to you guys. Go ahead and get started. Now remember, when we're taking a test, we have to be very quiet. Let's not help anyone beside you. If you have any questions, be sure and let me know. I will help answer any questions that I can. But let's work quietly and stay to ourselves so that we can take this test and do a really good job on it. So y'all take a few minutes and then let me know if you have any questions. When you are finished, turn your paper over, and then when everyone is finished, I'll come by and collect them. But remember to be very quiet because we don't want to disturb anyone that is sitting behind us or beside us. All right, go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so we have taken the time to grade your exams, and you all did very, very well. Thank you very much for your hard work and paying attention. I hope today our learning was fun and that you really enjoyed it. And let's go ahead and remember, let's do this one more time together. How much is a quarter worth? A quarter is worth 25 cents. How much is a dime worth? A dime is worth 10 cents. How about a nickel? A nickel is worth 5 cents. And then finally our pennies. Make every penny count. How much does a penny equal? What's the value of a penny? That's correct. A penny is worth 1 cent. So this is very, very important. The next time you go to the convenience store, take your coins so that you can count them out and you can start learning to pay for things on your own. So thank you guys for paying attention and for being such good students today. Thank you.